as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Sané. Oh, good read. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Diaby. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, in this guy, Alphonso Davies, it's going to be interesting to see how opponents try to navigate their way around him. Someone so good in defensive transitions with amazing powers of recovery thanks to his blistering pace.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Sané. Traoré. Diaby. That is lovely. Has a shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, good defence is built on positioning, communication, and you've got to have a desire to attack the ball, but they were found really wanting then on all three aspects. Nobody took charge.
Bayern Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Good spot, he's seen the run. Now that's well seen too. Plays it from a quarterback position. Mbappe. Now it's Diaby. He's tried one! Cleared away. And that's definitely not his best. Chooses to go back. He's found some... Oh, shooting chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Nkunku. Over to the left. Belts one. And now they can clear their lines. And that's been won straight back. Nkunku. Played out to the right. Out to the right. No, he is not giving anything away. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
France leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He's gone for goal! Decent enough try.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Traoré. Nkunku. Well, that is one way to stop him. Sané. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that's been intercepted. Nice physical challenge. Goretzka. And it's Kane. Nkunku. Well seen. Saw that coming. Lima. And he was quick to react. Griezmann.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nkunku. Mbappe. Has a go! It's come back out! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because They just don't give up on anything.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pinches it off him. Lima. Now it's Kane. Lima. Bayern Munich are looking to pass their way through. Koundé. That has not gone well. Now it's Kane. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. The pass has gone astray. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Tell! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think...
And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
France go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. So we're already into the second period. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bayern Munich finding their passes. And here's Gnabry. Had a shot. No, he's missed it.
Bayern Munich are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Hernandez works it forward. Here's Tchouaméni. Now it's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. Picked out brilliant. It's Griezmann! And that's caused a worry or two. Diaby engages and forces him off the ball. Tell. Goretzka. Diaby. Tchouaméni. And that interception was most necessary. Goretzka takes control of it and he's on the move. Gnabry. Great chance! Surely this time they've scored! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play. It was...
Chance! And he hits the net! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Griezmann.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Le numéro 26. Le numéro 12. Le numéro 15.
Bayern Munich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's fair too. Distributed tidily.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tchouaméni. Oh, good read. France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Threads one in. Kim Min-jae. Tell. And no, that was never going to make it. Kolomuani. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Lima. Tell. And it's Goretzka.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Chouameni. Vertu. Chouameni looks to clip it forward. Oh, that was vital. Yes! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Mazraoui. And it's Sané. Here's Chouameni. Now it's Thuram. And here's Vertu. Camavinga. Now it's Thuram. They've got to be quick to recover this. Gnabry. Strong running down that left flank. Camavinga. Driving through the middle. Camavinga. And he's gone looking for safety. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Gnabry. There's a tricky customer, but he slams the door shut. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tell. So much time and space here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Goretzka. And that's been intercepted. 5 minutes left on the clock. Lima. Davis. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's surging through. This is promising. And here's the chance to counter. Lima. Tell. Well seen, saw that coming. Vertu.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And he's intervened well there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Vertu, who does have an assist to his name. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. France really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
France were very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Mesdames et messieurs, je voudrais vous rappeler de...
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction and hopefully the style of contest.
And as you can see, we've already started here. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shade too heavy. Keeper could pick that up. So, what can they make of this? And that interception was most necessary. They've got to be quick to recover this. Less said about that pass, the better. There will be a throw-in. Gnabry. Ball's out once more. Bayern Munich still without a single shot on target. And he stands tall, impenetrable. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Take the lead.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, super ball. This might spell danger. Tries a shot. They've scored. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Kimmich has given away a free kick. Mazraoui. Lima. Passing is crisp and sharp. Distributed tidily. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Musiala does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Kane. And now the breakaway. Muller. And here's Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Neuer with the clearance. And that's been won straight back. Kane. Oh, he's burst through. It's Kane! Goal! Bayern Munich! Into the lead once more. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Bayern Munich go into the lead. Lima. And it's Muller. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Muller, and that's been intercepted. He's gone forward, played back in, chooses to go back. Gnabry! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, sweet feet. Lima. Kane could try. It's Kane! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's found a way through. No way through. So he's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played out to the left flank. Bayern Munich are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Sané. Oh, good spread. He is through here. Kane. Kane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bayern Munich with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. That's very neat. Sané. Real chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now that looks a decent ball.
Has been indicated.
And it's Sané. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. He's in plenty of space here. Sané looks for the finish. And that tested the keeper.
Bayern Munich were again present.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Oh, shooting chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Muller clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, this is a great position. Kane! It's in! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And yes, it's him again. Shot a goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Upamecano. Davis. Gnabry. Now Lima. And here's Kane. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good read. Spread out to the left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gnabry. In with the challenge. managed to get free. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
810.
Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Muller, now it's Kane. Nicely spread. And here's a chance. No, he's missed it.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there.
So the manager could make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 42. Coming on to replace him is number 17.
Kimmich. And he has been fouled there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out, and he'll shoot here. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. It's a decent clearance. And they've got a throw. And through to the goalkeeper. And here's Canabry. Muller, brilliantly cut out.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Lima. He's through here. Gnabry.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Number 40. Coming on the field. Number 11. Kingsley
Should get the job done.
Number 20.
And it's Davis. Back when it goes. He's got to be in here. Davis gets it back. So much time and space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. There's the shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So now the difference is 3. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. He's had a hit! Could be at another time! And he hits the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Chance to shoot now! Has a go! Lima. And here's Canabry. And the ball's a good one here. Kimmich. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Goretzka. Davis. Oh, they could break here. Over to the left. Sané.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Kane!
There will be 5 minutes added
Oh,
time.
denied at the last.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Kimmich tries to clear. And here's Kane. Oh, almost a sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Chance for the header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Muller gets it away. And it's Davis. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. Bayern Munich suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. Has a go! That's an excellent interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a shade optimistic. Gnabry. He's had a hit! And now they can clear their lines. And he was alert to it. Kamavinga, or good read. He steps in, and that's the end of that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Serge Gnabry's early career was a real struggle, but has seen a spectacular revival where he's transformed himself into one of Europe's most sought-after wide players now. And I think it's a real story of how hard work truly pays off.
Okay, interesting. And it's Kane. And here's Kane. Nkunku. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pavard. France have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Nkunku. Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nkunku. Camavinga. Oh, that was vital. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Goretzka. Now it's Muller. Kane. And no, he's seen through all of that. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Header! Goal! Bayern Munich!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And that is a little undercooked. Goretzka. Now it's Muller. Space. Great skill, that's nice. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nkunku looking for the runner. And that has been clubbed away. Lima. And it's Muller. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Kane. Speculative strike. That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Upamecano. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming. Spread it left. Now it's Coman. Ah, that's a fine interception. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Bayern Munich can counter promptly here. Half-time getting close now. That's headed upfield. And that interception was most necessary. Lima. Goretzka. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Muller. Kane. Now it's Sané. And that's been intercepted. Mbappe. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
So we're already into the second period.
France need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Goretzka. Oh, that's a nice ball. Played into space out wide. Oh, what? And the shot!
Bayern Munich have really...
Gnabry! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. 2 to the good. They have breathing space. You just know there is no stopping that.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Bayern Munich are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Diaby. No, again there's no way through. Sané. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's one! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Nkunku, and he was quick to react.
That's going in strongly.
Goretzka. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 20, le numéro 24, le numéro 25, le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 12, le numéro 7.
Out to the right.
Le numéro 6.
France do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the keeper's got it again. Keeper's got good distance on that. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Gnabry. Lima. Griezmann. Mbappe. France looking to pass their way through. He's in plenty of space here. Fofana. Shot a goal! That pass has been well intercepted. Might be danger here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Hernandez. Can he get it through? Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. Here's Tchouaméni. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gnabry.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Mbappe. Lovely feet. Could move up a gear here. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. And it's Gnabry. He has found the way through. Now it's Kimmich. And he's there to retrieve. It's Kane! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Bayern Munich find a position of real strength now. Griezmann. Chouameni.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that will be the final act. A tale of 2 teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly... Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport around here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that's been intercepted.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Camavinga. Oh, good read. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Dembele. Played into space out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming. Rabiot. And the shot! Well, both starting the game at a pretty decent tempo. Camavinga.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Of course, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, just skips past his man. Just a kick. Has a goal! Goal! France! And France are in front.
France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
France break the deadlock.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Upamecano.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Nkunku. Mbappe. Oh, super ball. Diaby. And it's Dembele. And he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Dembele could try cutting inside here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diaby. And that has left him in a heap. It's run loose here. Camavinga. That's Diaby. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Now it's Camavinga. So what can they make of this? Spread out to the left. Spread it left. Mbappe. Nkunku. And that interception was most necessary. France get it back again. Now he's off and running. Diaby puts his foot on the gas. Back into the middle. Camavinga.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Hits one! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
France take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Camavinga. Now it's Nkunku! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
France really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Taken back almost at once. And now they can clear their lines. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Nkunku. Not the most accurate pass. Saliba. That has been slung wide. Can he latch on to this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Griezmann. Pinches it off him. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Very nicely done. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camavinga. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
changement
Both
pour la
sides then
France.
taking this chance
Le
to
numéro
turn to
20,
their benches.
Le numéro 25, le numéro 24, le
Chouameni,
numéro 17, le numéro 4. À leur
Fofana.
place, le numéro 11,
Well seen, saw
le
that
numéro
coming.
7,
Dembele.
Griezmann,
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
le numéro 3,
Mbappé.
le numéro 5. Changement en cours.
Pavard. That's been intercepted, but it's lofted. There's the hit! France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
72 306.
Now it's Mbappé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Diaby.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Rabiot. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. France finding their passes. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Griezmann. Oh, good read. Out to the left it goes. Over to the left. Rabiot. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And the finish! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
France are stuck in central station, and they might find a fast track out wide if they care to look.
Pavard gets across to intercept that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite decent hit! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Pavard. And it's Griezmann. Chouameni. And Pavard. Fofana. And it's Dembele. Oh, he's in! He's got the shot away! He's got a goal! They're back within reach!
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's had it taken off him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Griezmann. Camavinga. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted. Now the ball's gone astray. Fofana. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappé.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And it's Dembele. Fofana does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Such scenes here, the sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendly...
Big chance!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. France really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So, a breakthrough already. Might be danger here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chouameni.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Musiala. Oh, that's well spotted. France suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back. Nkunku wins the duel this time. France already trailing, and we've barely begun.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, decent hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. France with the corner, they're first. Up for a header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
France, corner number 2 then. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Clears it out of harm's way. Kamavinga. He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Musiala bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here?
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has been slung wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tell. Almost half an hour in now. Tell. Can he finish? They've done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Simplicity itself.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Bayern Munich. Now the finish! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up.
Can he finish? Well, that is remarkable.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Closing in on goal. Real chance! They've scored! They're back within reach! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Chouameni. Kane. Shot could be on. Great chance! He's got a goal! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Bayern Munich grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Could move up a gear here. That is good alertness. Camavinga. It's a good spell of possession, this. And here's the chance to counter. That looks a good ball through. And we hit half-time.
Que tout le monde accueille chaleureusement nos joueurs sur le terrain.
And we're underway again. France didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Mazraoui. Müller. Musiala. Musiala. Nicely weighted ball. Musiala! They've got to be quick to recover this. It's bounced out! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Coman. Chouameni. That's Diaby. Camavinga. Oh, good read. And now the breakaway. Camavinga. Nice ball. Mbappe! Danger averted for now. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, this is a great position. He's had a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. He's had it taken off him, and he was quick to react.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match,
That has not gone well.
71 649.
Camavinga. For Musiala. And that's been intercepted. Well seen, saw that coming. Musiala. France needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Camavinga. And France can counter now. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary. And that's been intercepted. Get through. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nkunku. Best.
France just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 19, le numéro 20, le numéro 24, le numéro 25, le numéro 17, le numéro 4. À leur place, le numéro 11, le numéro 12, le numéro 6.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Griezmann, le numéro 3, le numéro 5.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, and he's through the middle. Hernandez. Muller does really well to win the ball there. Chouameni. Fofana. Now that's well seen too. And here's Kane. And it's Goretzka. He won't be happy with that one. It's a good foot in there. Chance here to counter. That's good running with the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he put it away? It's there!
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's had a hit! It's a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
France give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily